In the quest for spiritual enlightenment, where we seek to transcend our earthly confines and connect with a higher consciousness, there lies a hidden, less spoken of pathway, the dark side effects of spiritual awakening. This less illuminated aspect of the journey, though often overshadowed by the radiant promises of enlightenment, holds profound implications for our spiritual evolution. Embarking on a spiritual awakening is not merely a pursuit of joy and enlightenment, it is a journey that navigates through the uncharted waters of our soul. Within this odyssey, we encounter not just moments of profound insight, but also face the shadowy aspects of our inner world. These dark side effects are an essential, though often neglected, part of our spiritual transformation. As the philosopher Plato once said, "We can easily forgive a child who's afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light." Our path to awakening can lead us into a labyrinth of introspection, where we confront the isolation that stems from our evolving perspectives. This solitude, while daunting, is a critical aspect of our spiritual metamorphosis. We also face the challenge of heightened sensitivity to our surroundings, a phenomenon that can be overwhelming but is a testament to our deepening connection with the universe. The journey through the dark night of the soul, a concept revered by mystics, marks a phase of existential struggle and profound self-questioning. This period, as described by spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle, is not just a challenge, but an opportunity for growth. The dark night of the soul is a term used to describe what one could call a collapse of a perceived meaning in life, an eruption into your life of a deep sense of meaninglessness. Additionally, this spiritual journey can be complicated by the illusion of attainment, where one's ego masquerades as enlightenment, distorting the true essence of awakening. True spiritual growth, as highlighted by the teachings of Lao Tzu, is a continuous process of self-discovery and humility. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. As we journey through this exploration of the dark side effects of spiritual awakening, we learn to embrace these challenges as integral to our growth. They are the forge in which our spiritual resilience is tempered and our understanding deepened, reminding us, in the words of Rumi, that the wound is the place where the light enters you. Understanding the paradox of isolation and awakening. The journey of spiritual awakening, often envisioned as a path leading towards universal interconnectedness, presents an intriguing paradox. As we delve deeper into our spiritual quest, we may find ourselves walking a path of increasing solitude. This isolation, seemingly at odds with the unity we seek, is in fact a crucible for profound self-discovery and growth. In the early stages of this journey, the sense of isolation can be unsettling. As our internal landscape shifts and our perceptions broaden, we may feel a growing distance from our previous social circles and established norms. Relationships and conversations that once felt engaging might now seem superficial or misaligned with our evolving values. This divergence is not a sign of regression, but an indication of our deepening journey into the spiritual realm. The solitude experienced on this path is not mere physical aloneness. It's a state of being where we are left alone with our thoughts, emotions, and the essence of our true selves. It's in these moments of solitude that the noise of the external world fades, allowing the whispers of our innermost self to become audible. Echoing the words of Jean-Paul Sartre, "If you're lonely when you're alone, you're in bad company." This period challenges us to confront and embrace our own company, to become comfortable and at peace with ourselves. This solitude becomes a sacred space for introspection. Here, we are given the opportunity to question, to reflect, and to deeply understand our core beliefs, desires, and the purpose of our existence. It's a time where we can examine the depths of our soul without the distractions and influences of the external world. This process, although daunting, is essential for genuine spiritual growth and self-realization. Moreover, the solitude experienced in spiritual awakening can lead to profound revelations and insights. It allows for a deep connection with the self that is unmediated by external validation or influence. It's in this space of solitude that many experience profound moments of clarity, creativity, and a deep sense of inner peace and understanding. Ultimately, the isolation encountered on the spiritual path transforms from a challenge into a sanctuary. It becomes a cherished space where one can deeply connect with the essence of their being. This solitude, once a source of discomfort, evolves into a source of strength, wisdom, and inner peace. It becomes clear that true interconnectedness with the universe begins with a deep, authentic connection with oneself. The weight of heightened sensitivity. This heightened awareness is akin to tuning into a previously unknown frequency, where the subtle energies of life become palpably more intense and perceptible. It's as if the volume of the world's energy has been turned up, allowing us to hear and feel the subtle whispers and roars of the universe in a more pronounced way. This increased sensitivity is not limited to the physical senses. It extends into the realms of emotion and energy. We begin to perceive the emotions and intentions of others with greater clarity, often sensing the unspoken and unseen. This ability to empathically tune into the feelings of others and the energy of spaces and environments can be both a gift and a challenge. On one hand, it fosters a deeper level of understanding, compassion, and connection with others. We become more attuned to the needs and suffering of those around us, and our capacity for empathy is significantly enhanced. However, this heightened sensitivity also has its complexities. It can feel like a bombardment of sensory and emotional input, overwhelming our cognitive and emotional processing capabilities. As Anais Nin insightfully put it, this sensitivity makes life rich, but also exposes us to the sharpest pains. We may find ourselves more vulnerable to emotional fluctuations and more easily affected by the energies around us, both positive and negative. The pain and suffering of the world, which we might have been able to ignore before, now touch us deeply and personally. This influx of emotional and energetic stimuli can lead to a sense of overload, where the boundaries between self and others become blurred. Navigating this influx requires developing new skills and strategies for self-care and energy management. It calls for the cultivation of discernment, allowing us to distinguish between energies that are beneficial and those that are draining or harmful. Moreover, this heightened sensitivity can lead to profound spiritual and creative experiences. It can enhance our appreciation for the beauty of life, deepen our connection with nature, and inspire artistic and creative endeavors. It allows us to experience the world in a richer, more nuanced way, deepening our understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. As we learn to navigate the challenges of heightened sensitivity, we find ways to transform this vulnerability into strength. We learn to protect and nurture our energy, setting boundaries when necessary, and embracing our sensitivity as a powerful tool for connection and understanding. In doing so, we honor our awakening journey and embrace the full spectrum of experiences it brings. Navigating the dark night of the soul. This term, originating from the writings of the 16th century mystic St. John of the Cross, describes a phase of deep spiritual crisis, an existential turmoil where one feels as though they are navigating through the darkest night of their inner universe. During the dark night, the soul experiences a profound sense of disconnection, emptiness, and spiritual desolation. It is as if all previous understandings, beliefs, and spiritual experiences lose their meaning and luster. This period is marked by intense emotional pain, existential dread, and a feeling of being utterly lost. It's a state where one confronts the deepest shadows of the self, facing unresolved issues, repressed emotions, and the most profound fears. As Carl Jung aptly put it, there is no coming to consciousness without pain. This phase strips away the layers of illusion and ego, challenging every preconception we held about ourselves and the divine. The dark night of the soul is not merely a period of suffering, it is a process of purification and transformation. It serves as a crucible in which the soul is refined. Through this harrowing experience, one undergoes a spiritual detoxification, shedding layers of ego and false identities. It is an intensely personal journey where the individual is called to confront and reconcile with their innermost truths and pains. This phase is crucial for the evolution of the soul, as it leads to a rebirth of the self with greater authenticity and clarity. The process, though deeply challenging, ultimately results in a profound awakening. The soul emerges from this dark night with a heightened sense of awareness, a deeper understanding of the self, and a more genuine connection with the divine. It is akin to a metamorphosis, where the soul, having endured the darkness, emerges into the light with newfound wisdom and strength. Navigating through the dark night of the soul requires patience, courage, and an unwavering faith in the process of transformation. It often necessitates the support of a spiritual community, guidance from mentors, and a strong personal practice of meditation, reflection, and self-care. As one moves through this dark night, they learn to surrender to the journey, trusting that this profound ordeal is a gateway to a more authentic and enlightened state of being. In the depths of this darkness, there is a profound opportunity for growth and enlightenment. It is a journey that, though fraught with challenges, leads to the most transformative and liberating stages of spiritual awakening. The illusion of spiritual superiority. One of the more insidious challenges encountered on the path of spiritual awakening is the emergence of an illusion of spiritual superiority. This subtle deception can take root in the mind, where one begins to believe that they have arrived at an elevated state of being, a plateau of enlightenment that sets them apart from others. This belief, while seemingly benign, can insidiously lead to a form of spiritual arrogance, creating a divide between the self and the true essence of the spiritual journey. The illusion of spiritual superiority often manifests as a sense of self-righteousness or a belief that one's insights, experiences, or practices are superior to others. It's a state where the ego, cloaked in spiritual garb, begins to assert itself, forgetting the fundamental truth that spiritual growth is an endless journey of learning, humility, and self-discovery. This trap is subtly dangerous because it masquerades as enlightenment, yet it subtly erodes the very essence of what it means to be spiritually awakened. As the Dalai Lama eloquently puts it, open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. This statement underscores the importance of remaining open and adaptable in our spiritual journey without losing sight of our core values and humility. True spiritual growth is characterized not by how far we believe we have ascended, but by how deeply we understand and embody the virtues of compassion, humility, and self-awareness. Overcoming the illusion of spiritual superiority requires constant self-reflection and a commitment to seeing oneself as a perpetual student of life. It involves recognizing that every person we encounter is a teacher in their own right, and that wisdom can be found in the most unexpected places and experiences. It's about maintaining a sense of humility, remembering that our journey is unique and not a measure or comparison against another's path. Remaining grounded and humble is key to genuine spiritual growth. It involves cultivating an attitude of gratitude, recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings, and understanding that our spiritual journey is not just about personal enlightenment, but about contributing to the greater good of the collective. As we let go of the need to feel superior, we open ourselves to deeper, more authentic spiritual experiences and connections. In essence, navigating away from the illusion of spiritual superiority is a vital aspect of the awakening process. It is a journey back to the heart of spirituality, where the ego is recognized but not indulged, and where the true essence of spiritual growth, love, compassion, and humility, is embraced and celebrated. Physical manifestations of spiritual shifts. As we journey through the transformative process of spiritual awakening, our expanded consciousness often manifests in various physical symptoms. These changes are not mere coincidences or anomalies, but are deeply intertwined with our spiritual evolution. They serve as tangible reminders that our physical being is inextricably linked to our spiritual and emotional states. The range of physical manifestations can be diverse and sometimes perplexing. Altered sleep patterns are common, where one might find themselves either sleeping more than usual, as the body undergoes deep healing, or experiencing bouts of insomnia, as the mind processes and integrates new spiritual insights. Similarly, unexplained physical sensations such as energy surges, tingling, or spontaneous body movements can occur, signaling the activation and movement of energy within the body. These physical changes are accompanied by more subtle shifts in our senses and perceptions. Some individuals report heightened sensitivity to light and sound. Others notice changes in their sense of taste and smell, or feel a deeper connection to nature and their surroundings. These sensory changes are not just physical reactions. They reflect a deeper alignment and attunement with the universe. Moreover, the body can experience temporary discomforts, such as headaches, fatigue, or flu-like symptoms. While these may be disconcerting, they are often signs of the body releasing old energies and patterns, making way for new vibrational frequencies. As mystic Hildegard von Bingen observed, we are not just a physical body, but also a reflection of the divine. These physical manifestations are a testament to the profound shifts occurring within our entire being, mind, body, and spirit. It's important to approach these physical symptoms with awareness and care. Listening to the body and providing it with what it needs, whether it's rest, movement, nutrition, or medical attention, is crucial. Recognizing that these manifestations are part of the journey and treating them with respect and understanding helps in harmonizing our physical and spiritual selves. These physical experiences also offer an opportunity for deeper exploration and connection with our bodies. They encourage us to develop a more intuitive relationship with our physical selves, understanding that our bodies are not just vessels, but active participants in our spiritual journey. In summary, the physical manifestations of spiritual shifts are integral aspects of the awakening process. They remind us of the deep connection between our physical and spiritual realms, urging us to embrace our journey holistically. As we navigate these changes, we learn to honor our bodies as sacred companions on our path to enlightenment. In summary, the path of spiritual awakening encompasses not only moments of enlightenment, but also profound challenges. These dark side effects, from the isolating depths of introspection to the complexities of heightened sensitivity and the trials of ego, are integral to our spiritual journey. They shape our resilience, deepen our understanding, and guide us towards a more authentic and compassionate self. Embracing these aspects, though daunting, is crucial for a balanced and meaningful spiritual evolution.